Here we are, back with another market update. What I wanted to tell you is something quite simple to understand. As we have been able to see in the last few days, the best thing is always not to make plans, especially in the crypto market, but also in the stock market and everything that concerns the subjects, including raw materials, about everything that concerns the financial markets in general. That's why I never like to do macro analysis, because most of them are all nonsense. We've also seen it from many other people who were calling numbers, some right, some left, like when 99% of people called 10k, 8k, and nobody bought anything at 15, at 16,000. If you've known me for a while, you know that on Twitter I bought at least 40 spot coins on the absolute bottom. Profits of 200 to 300, if not 400%. And it was pretty simple. Just had to buy spot and wait a bit. Everyone was mega bearish on the support. Everyone was shorting the support. There was already news of the ETF being discussed. It was coming out, not coming out, and everyone kept on shedding instead. It was the right strategy, so we made a huge profit. I have already taken profit on most of the positions. Then I waited for a dip, then I bought something else. But it was a pretty simple and winning strategy. And the same thing I advise you here, don't let anyone influence you. Analyze the market for what it is. You need to know something, then I'll show you something. Markets move differently than you think. Okay, they usually do a range. Let's draw it like this so we can understand what I'm saying. Then let's suppose Bitcoin does this range. Alright, let us put up a 4-hour chart where we have this range and the price begins to move. We'll see after a dump begins to move, it stops here. Start chopping around after a move, whether it's a dump or a pump. The price, before having a clean price action, it tries to liquidate all the people who are late to that movement. So it does scam movements, chops around and makes some movements where he tries to punish people who want to exaggerate the leverage. It always does it, I assure you. So after a big move, always be very careful. Big move in 10. Movements of 10-15% on a single daily candle. It starts to move like this. It starts to form the PA. Doing this where a person who usually does says, okay, we are going to support. Who goes long and plays the stop here at the bottom, okay? Buy here to put a stop here below this minimum, and then you say, okay, I'm going long at least up to this resistance, if not below. Okay, the market doesn't do this. The market usually gives us some double dumps. It gives us some downward deviations, okay? Here, a person then positions themselves short and says, okay, I'm going short this level. No, usually the market does this. It dumps, deviation. Okay, level recovery. Here it breaks again this support here, and here you can position short on this retest. Here you go short. Okay, you position short to go lower with the stop. You can place it here on the top or simply just put it up here. The market moves like this. Same thing, long does something like that. After that, recover, retests, consolidate a bit, and then you put the nail. Because if here you lose the level, you will go right. Inevitable, same thing here. The market usually what it does, breaks upward, breakout, no. I consolidate a bit, You can reposition yourself, you lose the move. If it doesn't matter. You will do other trades. If it makes you significant deviations, for example, on the daily, that it does. You break position here, click stop here above, for example, and to go short further down. This is very bearish, as this is very realistic if it deviates and makes this move. All right, let's scrap everything. So just know that the price is fluctuating within the range. Okay, range. Like here is where the range is moving. Where it breaks, for instance here, what has Bitcoin done? Okay, it has broken this level, right? Where in the previous video I had said if it broke this level here, excuse me, this is Ethereum. Let's go to Bitcoin. Let's put up a graph. Alright, let's put this. So what do I do? Let's put a 12-hour chart. It broke this level here where we had made some examples where we expected either 41 to position ourselves or the breakout. Okay, we said it on the 4-hour. If it breaks, we can position ourselves. It broke. I missed a move simply because I had placed an order here. He didn't take it from me. It doesn't matter. I lost the move. I don't care. I made other moves on altcoin. I don't care much. If here I would have lost the level, would I have positioned myself short? You run to collect the $41,000, as I explained before. But first here, it didn't make me. It made me break out. I wanted to position myself here, but I didn't say me. Now I'm going to place an order in area 43 to 43. With a stop down here, and I go along. I didn't do anything. If you got it, you did a great job. So it broke that level. Then the other supply level was this. We've also indicated it on the graph. $46,000, 46, 47, the route in a moment. Because you could notice, if you look at volumes, you could notice a lot of buying pressure on this movement. We all noticed it. I've said it many times on Twitter, don't short. Because shorting without deviations makes no sense. Like now, what's the plan now? The plan is simple. If aren't you going to lose this level, the short for me is, it's not in play. I'm not interested. What I'm interested in is trying the long in the area. Threshold is 6,800, $46,000. So this level here, okay. Let's try the long here. That today is Monday. So let's open a parenthesis. Know that the price moves to form the Monday range when it goes to form this. In this range, the price always moves very dirty. So usually the majority of traders working like this. In simple validations, they wait for to lose it or not. Then at most I'll make a video where I'll explain how it works. So I'll do something like this, waiting for a retry of this area, 46.8. 46 allows us to go long up to $52,000, where we have the first huge resistance. If not to go long at $45,000 or $44,000, to go first to 46, 48, 50 and 50,000. Where will I go short? Will I go short if it's okay on the daily? So I keep on going down and down here. It breaks me this level. It breaks this level downwards with volume. Bearish positions me at the retest of this level, okay? I position myself for a retest. And I'm going short to definitely get the $39,000. But now this short makes no sense to me because I work on the trend. The trend has become realistic. It's always realistic, so I'm not interested. Here we make a double peak and it breaks this important level that is in the daily. I would lean towards 2 days on 3 days if we break this level. Then for me we can go back to being bearish because we had a double top. But here I see nothing bearish at the moment. There are many interesting altcoins. Obviously always look at Bitcoin. You should always take into account Bitcoin. As long as Bitcoin stays above $44,000, scalp longing is a great idea on important levels. There are some interesting macro charts. Ethereum I always have the same plan. I've already told you. Anything that gives me above $2,000, the one to 800, I will continue to buy spots. There are spots still in because in the near future I expect an ETF for it. I will show you the altcoins that I'm watching and write in the comments if you want to see altcoins. And I will take the most interesting ones. So recap. Today you are quite calm. I would not do anything unless we go to retest at an important level. The mod range is always choppy, so be careful not to force too much. If you want to trade, do it only on important levels. With scalp with simple invalidations at most 1 or 2 per hour. This is done on Monday then. From Monday to Tuesday, the weekly plan is made to form the trigger and the levels we are looking at most. Then I'll illustrate it to you. Also follow me on Twitter so you can keep up with everything. Thank you guys. And I wish everyone a good start to the week. See you soon.